Right. It just felt great to get back home and get a win. You know, I mean, our players have been working very hard. We've had a very difficult schedule, so we haven't been here since, I don't think, the 17th. So it felt great to get home, get a win. We know we kind of thought our strength was going to be inside, and I think with Jorie and Meg today that showed. So.
Questions for Jorie and Meg?
Meg, you get off to a hot start, scored 10 points in the first quarter. What was your mind entering this game here?
We just had, 4 really tough games, and my mindset was just to go out and do anything to help the team win, and that was really it. And my teammates put me in positions to be successful, and the offense was flowing from the get-go. We got off to an aggressive start, and yeah, it's pretty much all you can ask for.
Congrats on your guys' win. So yeah, you guys broke a 4-game losing streak. What do you guys think went well in today's game compared to recent games?
Well, there wasn't a 6'6" post player on their roster, so that made things a little easier. We had, 3 top 9 opponents in our past 4 games. We knew we had our hands full, but I thought we competed and we learned a lot from those games, and we were excited, to get, like Coach Jill said, to get back home, play an in-state rival a little bit, and like Meg said, we were really aggressive inside. I was glad to see us share the ball. I think we had 22 assists on 66 points, so that's really good for us. Our goal offensively is to assist on 75% of our field goals. So I was really happy about that number. I thought we had some possessions where there was great togetherness, and it just feels good to get a win.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, DePaul ball is in transition, and we finally got our transition game going a little bit today with some run-out layups, some longer passes. We executed some things that we haven't done in prior games, and it was really cool to see, Summer Lee throw the ball ahead, on run-out layups or to run the wing. Yeah, that's DePaul ball, and we're finally doing that, and that's really, really cool to see.
On the defensive end of the ball, looks like you all have went on a 17-0 run, a 16-2 run, so 2 big runs in this game here. Talk about your defense and what you all able to do today that you haven't done in recent games.
Well, Coach Bradley keeps its stat. It's called kills. It's when you get 3 stops in a row. 7 kills is a good game, right? And we had
5 in the first quarter.
We had 5 in the first quarter. We had 2 in the third quarter. And yeah, we just brought a lot of defensive intensity, and defense powers our offense. So.
Definitely. I mean, we say in every timeout, stops lead to runouts. We want, like Maggie just said, that's DePaul. We want to get stops, and we want to get out in transition and score. So I was really happy for us to dig in, get some stops, get some points on the board, get some separation.
Anything else for Jorie or Meg? Thank you both.
Thank you, guys.
You guys know where you're going to see Demaya?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course you do, Jorie. Of course she does. She knows better than me.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, Sam Smith, of course, playing here at DePaul and also coaching for SIUE. What was it like going up against her today?
I just think it's great that she came back to play. Coach Bruno has an impact on just dozens and dozens and dozens of young women through basketball, and certainly Sam is one of those young women. And it's great to see her in coaching. I think she loves to come back to DePaul. She loves to come back to DePaul all the time. Allie loves to come back to DePaul. It was great to see Allie and Courtney in the stands supporting the teams, and it's really pretty special to think that Sam played here and then she got into coaching and she's bringing her Division I team back to DePaul to play. So it was just really cool to see her, and again the support that she has from her family, and to have Allie Quigley and Courtney here. It's just great for women's basketball. I think it's an honor to and for Coach Bruno to have that happen also, and it was just really neat. Yeah, we were just trying to, get something going, shaking up our lineup. We've had some good production from both Jorie and Meg, and we're just trying to figure out how to get some production on the perimeter. So we're just shaking it up. You could tell throughout the game, we continued to hunt for some offensive production from the perimeter, but also when they come in to have offensive production, have to be great on the defensive end of the floor, because this team, we have to be a great defensive team. So defending and rebounding are going to be key. It's going to give you a chance to stay out there on the floor, and then we're got to see who's going to make some shots.
And Coach, and to piggyback off that, was that also a reason why you brought Grace in to start the second half as well?
Yeah, we're trying to get Grace going, so it's great to see her make a couple of threes today. Really great to see her make the one at the end of the shot clock. I think what helps there is you don't even have to think, right? Catch it and shoot it, and we got to try to get her going. Ellery Minch has come in a few games this year and hit a couple threes when she's come in, so that's great to see. And we're just working on our offense and working on our decision-making process and trying to see who's going to get in and make some shots.
Now, Coach, you spoke up a little bit earlier about the Ball Dogs Classic that you all just came from, playing against two tough teams. What do you all take away from that really helped you all going forward after this game?
Like defensively, what we had to go up against. Both of those teams are ranked in the top 9 in the country. They have Wade Watch players. They're considered the best in the country. So when you have to guard 6'6" Ayoka Lee and Reagan Beers 6'5" from Oklahoma, that should help us be better in our post defense. And in the guard, when you're defending those level of guards, it should help you be more prepared to defend guards that aren't considered the top 10 guards in the country. So we talked. I mean, it was important that we just stayed the course and continued to work hard, and we knew we were up against two very tough opponents in Vegas, but success was not going to be defined only by if we could get a win, but just competing, getting better, and I still think what we've fully taken from those two games, and even going back to Texas and going on the road at Green Bay, it'll show in December. That's what we said. Our November schedule is going to help us be successful in December. So this was our first game in December. We have 7 more games in December, and we're going to just continue to work to get better and utilize what we learned from those last few games.
I know it's been around 2 months since the announcement of Doug Bruno's medical incident. Do you know if there's any update on that?
I think we're still hoping Coach can be back for Big East play, and that's what we're looking at. I'll talk to Coach here pretty soon after the game and keep in great contact with him and see him, and we talk about the team, and so that's where it's at right now.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys, and thank you for coming, all right? Don't take it for granted, we appreciate you.
Congrats, Coach.